Hi guys, so today we're going to talk about new moon in Libra that is happening at 28 degrees of this sign, and the ruler of Libra, Venus, is also right now in Libra. And coincidentally, we are in the Libra season, and today is the last day of Libra. Tomorrow we start a transformational Scorpio season. So today's reflections and conclusions to more transformation and success. Remember that. Everything is happening for you and not against you. So let's talk about the main thing that is happening today and how everything basically gonna unfold this week and the next week moving forward. So new moon in Libra actually opposing Chiron retrograde in Aries, conjuncting Eres, and it again brings up themes about emotional healing as well as emotional wounding from the past, because do not forget, we still have Saturn retrograde in Pisces, and Neptune, which is the ruler of Pisces, also retrograde at the 0 degrees of Aries. So today he's re-entering Pisces. So we have basically, I would say, until February, a few more situations to fast from the past to double check, did you learn your lessons or not? So when I said that it's tremendous time, great time right now, especially for the cardinal signs, which are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn, this is actually meant if you made certain reflections and conclusions, because otherwise you will move backward. It's concerning everybody, but these signs are the most, because they are the initiators, but they also can be the one who don't know what to choose. Okay, especially with concerning Libra. So new moon is happening at the 28 degrees of Libra, right? It's the ending, and this is going to be the theme throughout the new moons of 2026, where we're basically having the new moon at the latest degrees of a specific sun sign. And what does it mean? Each time we're going to pass a specific sign, learn the lessons, see what's going on, and then have this new moon at the late degrees, so we can make conclusions, so we can have reflections and apply newly received wisdom to the next round. Okay, so right now, this Libra new moon that is happening at 28 degrees, this is the first new moon since our famous eclipse in Virgo that was in September. And especially Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces should remember that a lot, because it was very transformational. So what does it mean? This new moon, it's not only shows us what was going on in your relationship and everything concerning Libra, but also what kind of reflections and conclusions you make from that time, because now it's a closing time from that eclipse in Virgo. So September and October, see what was going on in your life, see what kind of lessons, hardship, challenges you went through, what kind of thoughts was in your mind. And especially concerning, if we talk about Libra, is obviously relationship, right, of any kind, but one-on-one. And Virgo, it's practicality, it's rationalism, how you live your physical life, it's matter. Okay, so how do you apply your knowledge to your everyday life, pretty much, for your own well-being. So now it's necessary to make these conclusions and apply them towards your relationships, collaborations, connections of any kind. But also, please do keep in mind that the lower expressions and qualities of undeveloped Libra are constant comparison, jealousy, and inability till the paralyzed state to make decisions every now and again. So the point is, from this Libra season, you have to balance your life somehow. For some people, it can be between work and everyday life, like a family. For some people, it can be their inner wisdom in their physical life. For some people, it's relationship and I don't know, versus a group relationship. For everybody is different, so you look what areas of your chart are basically playing out right now. And again, if you have any planets and points around 28 degrees of cardinal signs, especially Libra, this is going to be very much concerning you. Okay, so you are starting something new. Right now, we are pretty much planting seeds again, but for the new energies around. Now, do not forget that right now, we just had a conjunction of Mercury and Mars in Scorpio. Now Mars, ruler of Scorpio, and Mercury just started his shadow period before he goes to the retrograde, first in Sagittarius and then go back to Scorpio, where he's gonna do this conjunction with the Mars all over again. Both of them opposing Saturn in Pisces and Neptune in Aries. So again, something from the past is still lingering around. It doesn't let you go. Okay, so it's something holding you from the past. And now, like I said, we're going there one more time. All of this is going to be over in February 2026, but till then, brace yourself and see how you can get the best out of everything that's going on right now. And the most important, what kind of lessons do you think life basically throws at you? Okay, why do you experience this situation, especially if the things are constantly happening, so you're passing the same pattern all over again? Guess what? That means that you have to act somehow differently. Something needs to change. This is super obvious. Okay, so now this time around, because of this Mars and Mercury conjunction, it can be that the people will react a little bit more impulsively, more aggressively, or more rough towards each other. So do not be surprised if someone out of nowhere can be rude to you, or very short with you, or do not have any patience out of nowhere, or for a reason. Okay, but it's very, very possible. Obviously you can experience it yourself. Also, all of these very aggressive, impulsive, action oriented thoughts. Okay, but this energy is still kind of playing out nicely, not as rough, because we still have nice energies from Venus and Jupiter in Cancer, which is its exaltation. But at the same time, it also does the squares both to the new moon and to the and to the Uranus and Gemini. Okay, so it's all of these sudden things are still going on. They're still happening in our life. And another thing around, we must make certain conclusions right now, okay, concerning our relationship and the way that we've been acting with people in the past. We must let go the outdated version of ourselves that do not bring any more success or long-awaited results. Things must change. And if you feel very uncomfortable, and I bet you, believe you me, majority of the people are having some kind of pressuring situation in one way or another, in one area of the life or another. So it's very uncomfortable, it's very pressuring, but it's happening for the best. It's pushing you to make a different decisions, to make a conclusions, or maybe, I don't know, to face your fears, to try something new. You have to let go of the past, of the old one. Okay, now I'm not talking about this, whatever was happening this year, let's say, but the old version of yourself that's not working anymore. If you see it's not, something is not working, that it is time for change. That's it. It's easy, simple as that. I'm sorry. And today, you see, I'm also not like super sharp today. It's really affecting me. I have like a whole bunch of different points that conjunct a whole bunch of different planets and points of the transit ones. But yes, you have to push yourself, make right decisions, make certain conclusions, take also time for yourself. This is a Venus day. You can spoil yourself if you want, enjoy with the loved ones, and just remember that everything that happens, it happens for you. You just have to make right conclusions. But in order for that to happen, you have to slow down. Nothing happens when you're in a rush, only mistakes.